ASF can be in feed and or potentially be in feed, but certainly in soil for a long period of time. To me, I think of ASF as well. It's a movable disease where PRRS
Yes.
is right. PRRS to us is a bigger mystery, right? It floats on a cloud and it shows up, but I think that's a very good reminder that ASF is truly a controllable disease in a lot of ways because it has to move on something to get here. Is that a
Yes.
fair way of thinking of that?
It is. And ASF is tricky because you have to move it, whether it's an infected pig, but you look at other countries, say in Russia or in China, a lot of times there was reports of pigs moving, of pork products moving, and somehow getting into other, or getting exposure to other live pigs and causing infections. Or garbage, that's a big one that we also look at, is how do we handle garbage feeding, which is allowed in the US, but also how do we handle garbage coming in from international ships, from other conveyances, which we know is controlled, but it's still a risk to assess. I think it's again looking just at all of those things and then thinking, what is it that I can do to stop that? And so it's I go through, because some farms, you may not have things that physically come onto the farm. They may go to an office first. So there's a break point. But if you have supplies that come directly into your farm, that's something to address. And again, try to keep it simple, but keep it, where it's focused. Because ASF can get on in the pig to pig is a big one. In the feed is a big one. In contaminated materials or pork products, that's also another one to watch. But it's not quite as aerosolized, say, as we thought of as PRRS or influenza. And so it still does need to be brought in somehow.